Welcome back to the Arsenal podcast with me, Kosi. It is midnight, very, very late, the first day of September 2020. And Dani Ceballos, breaking news, the man who never goes to bed, Romano, yet with another banger. Here we go. Whenever you see that on his Twitter handle, here we go. He has brought you the best, the biggest news. Dani Ceballos is back. At least Arsenal doing some transfer business. Mikel Arteta had some words, about Dani Ceballos after we won the Community Shield. He said, what did he say? He said that Dani knows what I think about him, and I've already shown him that I want him to come back. All those things, but now confirmed. It is touchable, as close as touchable. Real Madrid just confirmed they're letting out two players. One is James Rodriguez. He's going to Everton. Of course, we don't want to know about James Rodriguez. We are Arsenal fans. We are Gunners, and this is the Arsenal podcast. So the biggest story is that the second player leaving Real Madrid this week is Dani Ceballos. Agreement and everything is going to be completed this week. He's coming in for his medical, and he's gonna be a Gunner once again on a loan deal. So guys, this is the breaking story. Fabrizio Romano. And I told you, if you are a journal, if you are an Arsenal fan, if you want to follow transfers as they walk in, as they flow in, you cannot fail to follow the man himself, Fabrizio Romano. You have to follow Fabrizio Romano. You have to follow David Ornstein. You have to follow Charles Watts of the of Goal.com. David Ornstein writes with The Athletic. Those are the transfer journalists that will give you the true pieces of news around Arsenal. Now, Dani Ceballos is coming back. He is on his way back. Will be back, blood. Will be back. That's what I can say. I expect so much of Mikel Arteta this season, and I want him to get all the best players he wants. He has been keen on Ceballos. He has been keen on Partey. He has been keen on Awa. He has been keen on Benrahma. So I want him to get all the players, all the quality he wants, because that is what's going to make us a top class club again. And I've already said this on this show, and I'll say it again. I want Arsenal to go back to be the top class club we were in 2004. When we were the Invincibles, winning every silverware we could. That is the Arsenal I want us to be when we are unbeatable. We should break our own record. The record we set up in 2004. We should be the very club that should break it. United failed to break it under Sir Alexander Chapman-Ferguson. Liverpool last season, they tried as much as they could, but they couldn't get past Arsenal. They couldn't, get past Watford. So we should be the team that is going to break our own record. So Dani Ceballos is back. I think now I'm really. I feel my midfield by the time I'm going to play Fulham, I think my midfield is going to be really packed, well occupied. At least I'll have Ceballos, I'll have Grant Xhaka, maybe Mohamed Elneny or whatever. I may not care, but having Granit Xhaka, Elneny and Guendouzi, I don't really prefer having a mediocre team in the Premier League. I would rather table a mediocre team in the Europa League or FA or something like that. But Premier League is a prestigious league. You cannot bring Elneny and Guendouzi. So probably we are about to see the same midfield we were seeing last season. Dani Ceballos and then Granit Xhaka, Ailes Mananaus, Bukayo Saka. I think that's the same midfield we might see. And you guys have been asking me all the time, who are we going to sign? Who are we going to sign? Here we go. Fabrizio Romano, the big man with the big updates. And I'm going to be doing this early tomorrow, in the early paper talk. I know most blogs have not written this. We are the first to get the story. Dani Ceballos is come back on a season-long loan, and of course, all the details that will follow this deal, I'll be bringing them live here on Kosi, on the Kosi platform, the Arsenal podcast. Just remember to tune in. Ceballos is back. Big news. Let me sign out. I'll come back tomorrow in the morning with the early Arsenal paper talk. I'll come back with the early Arsenal paper talk in the morning, then come at I'll come 3 hours later, I think, with another transfer banger video. I'll be live at 4 with another transfer live video. We are always live at 4, or between 4 and 5. We are live, and of course I'll come again with the late Gunners podcast. So guys, have a wonderful sleep. tomorrow, don't forget to wake up 10 a.m. Arsenal early paper talk. Dani Ceballos is here.